Welcome to Elena Magic Channel, where I dive into the psychological portraits of film characters. I analyze their inner worlds, uncover hidden meanings, and decode the film's ending from a psychological perspective. Subscribe to explore the characters on a deeper level. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic fashion films of all time, The Devil Wears Prada, and comparing it with the highly anticipated sequel, The Devil Wears Prada 2. We'll break down the storylines, characters, themes, and what might be different this time around. So if you're a fan of fashion, drama, or just great storytelling, stick around. Palanja. Let's start with the original, The Devil Wears Prada. The story follows Andy Sachs, played by Anne Hathaway, a young journalist who lands a job at a top fashion magazine. She ends up working toward the intimidating editor-in-chief Miranda Priestley, played by Meryl Streep. The film is really about transformation and sacrifice. Andy goes from being completely uninterested in fashion to becoming deeply involved in that world, but at a personal cost. It mixes comedy, drama, and a critique of the fashion industry, all while showing the pressures of ambition. Now, The Devil Wears Prada 2 is still mostly under wraps, but based on speculation and the original book sequel, Devil Wears Prada, we can expect a continuation of Andy's story. Okay. Instead of being an assistant, Andy is now likely a successful professional, possibly running her own publication or brand. Miranda Priestley is expected to return as well, still powerful, but maybe facing a changing industry, especially in the age of digital media, and Bleed. So right away, we can see a major shift. The original was about entering the world. The sequel is about mastering or surviving it. Andy Sachs. In the first movie, Andy is an outsider. She's relatable, overwhelmed, and constantly learning. In the sequel, she's expected to be confident, experienced, and possibly conflicted about becoming what she once resisted. That creates an interesting question. Has Andy become the new Miranda? Miranda Priestley. Miranda in the original film is almost myth-like, cold, powerful, and always in control. In a sequel, her character could evolve. We might see vulnerability, challenges to her authority, or even a mentor-like role. But let's be honest, she'll probably still be terrifying. Supporting characters like Emily, played by Emily Blunt, could return in a much stronger position. Instead of being assistants, they may now be leaders in the industry, which shifts the dynamic completely. The original film focused heavily on ambition versus personal life, identity, the cost of success. The sequel will likely explore, power and responsibility, and evolution of the fashion industry, digital versus traditional media. Also, the tone could shift slightly. The first movie had a light comedic edge, while the sequel might lean more into drama and reflection, since the characters are older and more established. Fashion and culture impact we can't talk about The Devil Wears Prada without mentioning fashion. The original movie had a massive influence on pop culture, from iconic outfits to unforgettable lines like florals for spring. Groundbreaking. In the sequel, fashion will likely reflect modern trends, including sustainability, social media influence, fast fashion versus luxury. Okay. So visually, the sequel could feel more contemporary and globally aware. Okay, so to sum it up, okay, the original film is about starting out and finding yourself. Okay. The sequel is shaping up to be about success, change, and consequences. If done right, The Devil Wears Prada 2 could offer a deeper, more mature story while still keeping that sharp wit and style we all love. Menjinst, what do you think? Should Andy stay true to herself or embrace the Miranda path? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie breakdowns.